Hello guys, a very good evening to you. Welcome to Gradeup. I am Shailendra Singh and guys, आज से हम एक बहुत स्पेशल सीरीज स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं which is Gradeup Special 7 Quiz, which is an interactive quiz जहां पे हम लोग 5 questions लेके आएंगे Monday to Friday from 7 very important magazines and sources for your UPSC preparation, which is very important for you because आपको पता है जो important magazines हैं, journals हैं like योजना, कुरुक्षेत्र और Down to Earth, Science Reporter बहुत ज़्यादा important होते हैं आपके एग्जाम के लिए. Alright, so it is also important that you need not only have the knowledge but also to be able to apply it in real time exam conditions. और इसके लिए हम आपको facilitate करेंगे and we'll be taking this quiz on a daily basis. So are you guys excited about this quiz? आज से शुरुआत करते हैं. As I said, Monday to Friday, but before that guys, please do subscribe to Gradeup IS channel. वहाँ पे जल्दी ही हम लोग ये quiz करेंगे. Very soon we'll be doing this quiz over there, so please do subscribe to Gradeup IS channel as well. The link is given in the description box. वहाँ पे जाके आप लिंक में सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए Gradeup IS चैनल को और आपको नोटिफिकेशन आ जाएगा फ्यूचर में. ऑलराइट, सो गाइस प्लीज जल्दी आप लोग एनरोल कीजिए. मेंटीमीटर में जाके आप लोग कोड को फिलअप कीजिए एंड please do make sure that you are listed out there, and we will begin with the session soon. So we'll wait for some time, a couple of seconds, so that more and more guys can join in and we will begin the session soon. Nikita, very good evening to you. Amna, good evening. We'll wait for a couple of seconds, and before that guys, please do like the session in case you haven't so far, because I'm sure that you are going to be liking the session. All right. So good evening everybody who have just joined. Sohan, Amit, Yashasri. All right, so couple of more seconds and then we will begin. All right, so let's begin with the first question without waiting any further. All right, so this is your first question guys. Which of the statements given below are correct? ये आपके statements हैं आपके सामने. International Labour Organization has recently released report Global Productivity Trends, Drivers and Policies, considered to be the first of its kind to evaluate COVID-19's impact on labor productivity. This is first statement, and second is according to the report, climate disasters have been controlled to a larger extent and wars and conflicts will have greater impact on labor markets and productivity as compared to climate disasters. So you have a couple of seconds. Please do make sure that you try to at least attempt it, even if you're not aware about it, but no random tukkabazi. All right, so you have a couple of more seconds and then we will see what is the right answer. Okay, so time is going to be up soon. All right, so here we have the answer, neither one nor two. कोई भी statement नहीं सही है. Let's see how many of you have been able to answer. Okay, so we have some participant, we are waiting for the participants. Guys, please do make sure that इस कोड में आप जाइए please. अभी तक जो लोग अभी आए हैं online, please make sure that you go to menti.com and use this code 7026102. ये कोड यूज करिए प्लीज. जितने ज्यादा इस कोड को यूज करेंगे, we'll have more participation and we can see the results on the leaderboard. So if you haven't done it so far, please do that. यहाँ पे comment box में answers ठीक है, it's all right, but please make sure आप लोग वहां पे कोड यूज कीजिए menti.com में जाके and there you give your answer, all right, so that your names will be reflected on the leaderboard. I'm sure that you guys would be excited if your name is reflected on the leaderboard, isn't it? So जल्दी से नहीं किया है तो अभी कर लीजिए. I'll give you a couple of seconds so that we can have more participation from second question onwards as far as the leaderboard is concerned, because I already have a couple of answers coming in. कई सारे लोगों ने आंसर किया है in fact comment box में, and I'm glad that at least you guys are participating. Anurod Pandey says C, Amna says both, all right. Listen, it says C, all right. So we have some answers coming in, all right. So let us see what is it actually. Okay, so let's see. So this is the question and you see कौन से करेक्ट है. तो बेसिकली करेक्ट इन दोनों में से कोई भी स्टेटमेंट नहीं है, क्योंकि ये जो रिपोर्ट है विच इज द ग्लोबल प्रोडक्टिविटी ट्रेंड ड्राइवर्स एंड पॉलिसीज, दिस इज नॉट रिलीज्ड बाय आईएलओ, इट इज रिलीज्ड बाय वर्ल्ड बैंक. इस साल कोविड-19 के इम्पैक्ट प्रोडक्टिविटी पे क्या हुआ है, वर्ल्ड बैंक ने रिपोर्ट रिलीज की है. And you know, World Bank comes up with these very important reports like ease of doing business etc. आपको पता होनी चाहिए. और इस रिपोर्ट में वर्ल्ड बैंक ने हाईलाइट किया है कि किस तरीके से कंट्रीज को कोविड-19 इम्पैक्ट कर रहा है एज फार एज देयर प्रोडक्टिविटी इज कंसर्न. बिकॉज यू सी काफी टाइम से प्रोडक्टिविटी स्पेशली फ्रॉम 2008 ऑनवर्ड्स प्रोडक्टिविटी हैज बीन ऑन अ डाउन हिल, right? It's not as good as it used to be. Slowdown चल रहा है productivity and COVID-19 has particularly impacted it. So this is what it is, not ILO, but World Bank has published it this year only. And then we have, according to the report, it is the climate disasters that will have more impact on productivity as compared to wars and conflicts. So wars and conflicts से ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट क्या करेगा, क्लाइमेट डिजास्टर्स. बिकॉज यू सी क्लाइमेट चेंजेस की वजह से प्रोडक्टिविटी पे इम्पैक्ट हो रहा है, रिकरिंग चेंजेस हो रहे हैं एनवायरमेंट में. यू हैव मोर एक्सट्रीम इवेंट्स दैट आर टेकिंग प्लेस. सो इट इज एक्चुअली द क्लाइमेट चेंज, क्लाइमेट रिलेटेड डिजास्टर्स that would have more impact on productivity. And अभी तो साथ में COVID-19 भी एक बहुत बड़ा challenge बन गया है, isn't it? So this is the right answer, all right. So let's move forward. Let's continue with the next question of the day. Okay, so question 2. Let's see क्या question है. We'll wait for some time. So guys, again, those of you who have just joined, I urge you again to go to www.menti.com and use this code 7026102, because I can see more participation in the chat box than on the leader box. So please make sure कि आप comment box में yes it's all right, but यहाँ पे participate कीजिए तो ज़्यादा beneficial होगा. We'll have exactly the scores that you would have earned, all right. And also make sure that you are liking the session, and please make sure you subscribe to Gradeup IS channel. Gradeup IS channel को subscribe कीजिए. Link description box में दिया हुआ है, so please go to that description box link and subscribe to Gradeup IS, where we'll be coming up with this series from Monday to Friday. I'll be hosting it, all right. So we have more participants coming in, logging in, registering over here, all right. So that's fantastic. Let's move forward to the next question. Let's see what it is, and please be prepared for this. Pay attention over here. Here's the question in front of you. Which among the following statements is correct with regards to the findings by Action Against Hunger, a global humanitarian organization? So correct answer statement आपको बताना है, इसमें से not incorrect यहाँ पे भी catch होता है बहुत बार. So let's see the options. You can read out the option. At least 19 million people in West and Central Africa could face food insecurity between June and August 2020 due to the novel COVID-19 pandemic, which is still going on in almost every part of the world. Then option B and C. You have sufficient time, right? So please make sure you go through that and select the right option. Guys, hurry up, time is going to be up soon. Only a couple of seconds left. Alright, so countdown has begun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. Let's see what it is. So we have 1 and 2 only. So this is the right answer. That is option 1 and option 2. They are correct, and the third one is incorrect. And we have some participants over here who have tried to attempt it. So let's see the leaderboard. Alright, so far nothing on the leaderboard because you were not able to give the right answer, but that's alright. At least you guys did try, and that in itself is sufficient because there is a lot of learning involved in this, isn't it? Alright, so let's see what this question was about. Basically, it is talking about the organization called Action Against Hunger. UPSC इस तरीके के organizations इनफैक्ट बहुत frequently पूछ लेता है. Action Against Hunger, some XYZ organization, right? And this is a very important organization which is into trying to alleviate global hunger. Malnutrition है, hunger है, access to clean drinking water है. इन सब चीज में ये जो organization है, humanitarian organization Action Against Hunger, this works. And first और second statement सही है. ये जो report है इन्होंने रिसेंटली लेकर आए हैं इस साल ही, एक्शन अगेंस्ट हंगर. इट सेज दैट एटलीस्ट 19 मिलियन पीपल इन वेस्ट एंड सेंट्रल अफ्रीका कुड फेस फूड इनसिक्योरिटी. दैट्स करेक्ट. फॉर एग्जांपल, you have a lot of these West African, Central African countries like you have the Sahel region countries, Niger, Mali, you have XYZ. So a lot of countries are there. So they could potentially face food insecurity because यहाँ पे food production और food supplies and distribution सब disrupt हो गया है इस report के according. And it has particularly given the example of Democratic Republic of Congo. किस तरीके से वहाँ पे जो supply chain है उसकी disruption की वजह से लोगों को food insecurity का सामना करना पड़ रहा है, right? So आपको पता होगा सब सहारन अफ्रीका में किस तरीके से ऑलरेडी malnutrition है, हंगर के challenges हैं. So humanitarian assistance को भी यहाँ पे challenges का face करना पड़ रहा है because of the restrictions that have been imposed to make sure that COVID-19 does not spread. तो जो measures हैं, preventive measures की वजह से food production में, supply chain में, distribution में impact हो रहा है, which is causing food insecurity. And that is why the statement 2 is also right, that they are more likely to die of starvation than the COVID-19 pandemic itself, because इतना ज़्यादा food insecurity है वहाँ पे. And as for the third statement, guys, it is not a US based humanitarian organization or an organization which originated in US. It originated in France in 1979 and it was founded by a group of these writers, scientists and doctors. इन्होंने शुरुआत की थी, कहाँ पे की थी? फ्रांस में की थी. So please remember, not all organizations are either based out of Britain or US. बाकी जगह भी countries में organizations बनती हैं. All right, so this is the right answer. तो ये जो third statement है, this is wrong. All right, so let's move on to the next question of the day. Are you guys ready? All right, so let's move on to the next question, question number 3. Again, for those of you who have just joined, I'm announcing again, menti.com पे जाइए और इस कोड को यूज कीजिए 7026102, इस कोड को यूज कीजिए प्लीज, बिकॉज आप इस कोड को यूज करेंगे तो आप क्विज में डायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेट यहाँ पे कर पाएंगे. ऑलराइट, सो नाउ लेट्स कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 ऑफ 5. लेट्स सी व्हाट इट इज. Okay, here is a question in front of you now. Consider the following statements and identify the incorrect statements. Incorrect statement को identify करना है. Please read each and every statement very carefully. Incorrect है या correct है. Alright, इसी में बहुत बार confuse हो जाता है student. A group of Western researchers have discovered the first active leak of seabed methane in Antarctica. This is the first statement. As per the recent findings, microbial community developed at leak site of methane in Antarctica, as was predicted based on other methane seeps. Bay of Bengal holds a quarter of Earth's methane. So you have sufficient time. 3 statements. थोड़ा सा भी आप calculated guess करेंगे, I am sure that you will be able to get it right, even if you are not very sure about this question. And this is very important because it is talking about a very important gas, which is the methane gas. You know the potential of methane in global warming. So very important question. Let's see how many of you can answer this. Okay, couple of seconds guys, last few seconds. Hurry up please, please hurry up. 3, 2, 1 and your time is up. Your time is up. All right, so let's see. Okay, all right. So the answer, you know, here we have 2 and 3 only. This is the right answer. Okay, never mind, you got it incorrect. So far no movement on the leaderboard. I'm sure that probably from next question onwards you'd be getting it right. All right, so incorrect देखना था. 2 and 3 they are incorrect. Because the first one, group of Western researchers have discovered the first active leak. Yes, this is correct. Western researchers ने 2011 में अंटार्कटिका में एक लीक देखा सीबेड में, जहां सीबेड से मीथेन निकल रहा था. Alright, they returned to the site after 5 years in 2016, and to their surprise, they thought that there would be this microbial community to consume methane gas that was emerging out of the sea, but there was very small numbers of microbes over there, very small numbers, almost negligible, and this made the scientists very kind of astonished कि ऐसा कैसे है, because predicted जो pattern है यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है was predicted based on other methane seeps. Other methane seeps में क्या होता है, जैसे ही इस तरीके की कोई सीपेज होती है, माइक्रोबियल कम्युनिटी वहां पे एकदम से आ जाती है और कंज्यूम करना स्टार्ट कर देती है मीथेन को, सो दैट मीथेन डज नॉट एंटर द एटमोस्फियर. राइट, एंड दैट इज गुड. राइट, अगर ऐसा होता है माइक्रोब्स कंज्यूम कर दे मीथेन को, बिकॉज यू नो द global warming potential of methane gas many times more than carbon dioxide. But यहाँ पे the things are worrisome, and the scientists over here they have described this situation as worrisome, not good news. Why? Because ऐसे में methane gas escape कर रही है atmosphere में, which is bad for global warming and climate change. तो यहाँ पे ये predictable lines में नहीं है. That is why statement 2 is incorrect. And as per statement 3, Bay of Bengal holds a quarter of Earth methane. This is actually Antarctica जहाँ की हम बात कर रहे हैं. Precisely हम लोग रॉस सी की बात कर रहे हैं. जो एक्टिव लीक हमने जहाँ पे देखा है ये रॉस सी है, but as a whole Antarctica में about a quarter of Earth methane is buried under the seabed. All right, so now you know why you got it wrong. All right, so let's try to attempt the next question and try to make sure that we'll get it right. All right, so please don't get disheartened if so far you have not been able to get it right. At least you are learning. All right, Amna, I can see that you are participating in the comment box, but please make sure that you're also answering there so that we can have more participation in the leader box. We can have more scores over there. If you haven't done so far, please do that. And for those of you who have just joined, again I'm announcing that guys, please menti.com में जाइए और ये कोड यूज कीजिए वहां पे, so that your scores can be reflected over here. I can read out your names. Alright, so question 4 or 5, are you guys ready? Guys, don't forget to like the session. Please make sure you are liking the session, because a very informative session is taking place, and we'll continue to carry on this session from Monday to Friday, as I said. And those of you who haven't subscribed to Gradeup IS channel so far, please do that, because future में हम लोग Gradeup IS channel पे ये session conduct करेंगे very soon, in fact as soon as possible. All right. So ready, all geared for the next question, question number 4. Okay, so let's see what question we have over here. Consider the following statements with regard to recent climate changes in Northeast India, and you have 2 statements. अब आपको क्या यहाँ पे आंसर करना है, करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट बताना है. Which of the given statements are correct, right? So 1 correct है, 2 correct है या नहीं है. You can read the statements and you can let me know whether these statements are correct or not. All right. Okay, so you guys have voted, and the right answer you see is both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2 are correct, and never mind if you're not able to get it right. Okay. All right, so you see why you got it wrong. Just try to learn what is happening over here. Basically, it is talking about a research paper published in Current Science in 2011. Now it is talking about the impact of climate change, especially on northeastern part of the country. Now northeastern part में क्या हो रहा है, थोड़ा सा difference है as compared to mainland India. Mainland India में we see that over the last couple of years we have this excess of rainfall for some years, but यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, deficit हो रहा है. In fact, in 19 years from 2001 to 2019, 18 years में तो यहाँ पे डेफिसिट देखने को मिलता है रेनफॉल में मॉनसून सीजन में, एक्सेप्ट फॉर 1 year in 2007 जहां पे एक्सेस देखने को मिलता है. सो दिस एरिया, दिस रीजन हैज बीन कंसिस्टेंटली विटनेसिंग व्हाट, डेफिसिट इन मॉनसून प्रेसिपिटेशन. सो क्लाइमेट चेंज का आप इंपैक्ट देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे. ऑलराइट, सो एक तो ये है, राइट. और you see, it has also said that it would affect agriculture, water availability and forest in northeast India, which is absolutely right. I mean, this is kind of common sense. अगर climate change होगा तो agriculture को impact करेगा, water availability को impact करेगा, and forest in northeast India उसको भी impact करेगा because of the vegetation type. वहाँ पे specific vegetation है, evergreen है, semi evergreen sort of vegetation we find over there, so that will naturally have this impact. All right, so this is what it talks about, and that is why both these statements are correct. Okay, so let's move on to the next question and last question of the day, question 5 of 5. I hope you guys are ready for the next challenge. So let me see who can get it right this time. This is the last question, and also a very important one that we will see. In fact काफी न्यूज में भी था, as such इसका इम्पोर्टेंट बहुत बढ़ जाता है. तो आप लोग prepared हैं? Question 5, last question of the day. Please try to make sure that you get it right, and we have this question in front of you. All right, this is the question. With regards to class 1 pesticides, consider the following statement. Pesticides के बारे में बोल रहा है, class 1 pesticides के बारे में. So what is saying? class 1 pesticides, कुछ नाम दिए हुए हैं. They are classified as extremely hazardous or highly hazardous by WHO. Alright. Monocrotophos is banned in EU and 112 countries, which is a class 1 pesticide which we have just seen in the above statement. And similarly, Carbofuran is banned in 63 countries, and all class 1 pesticides use has been completely banned in India after being linked to the death of farmers. Unfortunately, you know, there was some farmer death we saw recently, in recent years, in Maharashtra especially. So alright, so let's see what is the right answer. 1 and 2 only. Okay, so 1 and 2 only, this is the right answer. Okay, never mind, you could not get it right, but at least you did attempt, isn't it? Alright, so लीडरबोर्ड में आज कोई खाता नहीं खुला है. बाय द वे, आई डू होप दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम, नेक्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में आप लोगों का स्कोर ज़्यादा अच्छा देखने को मिलेगा. देयर विल बी इम्प्रूवमेंट ओवर देयर. ऑलराइट, सो इट हैज़ टू बी मिक्स ऑफ बोथ. इट हैज़ टू बी मिक्स ऑफ नॉलेज, लर्निंग, प्लस your performance on that particular day. All right, and I'm sure that improvement cycle will only increase with the coming classes. All right, so क्या है question, ये बोलता है कि consider the following statements. correct statements मांग रहा था. So जो first statement है, class 1 pesticide list of pesticides includes, yes, this is right, this is absolutely correct. So WHO की list में extremely hazardous है, 3 categories होती हैं. फर्स्ट कैटेगरी में एक्सट्रीमली हैजर्डस एंड हाईली हैजर्डस आता है. देन वी हैव सेकेंड क्लास 2 पेस्टिसाइड, एंड देन वी हैव क्लास 3 पेस्टिसाइड दैट आर माइल्ड. इंडिया में क्लास 1 पेस्टिसाइड्स हैव नॉट बीन बैंड कंप्लीटली. क्लास 1 पेस्टिसाइड्स हैव नॉट बीन बैंड कंप्लीटली. दैट इज व्हाई दिस स्टेटमेंट थर्ड इज रॉन्ग. बिकॉज यू सी 2017 में यवतमल में, ईस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, काफ़ी फार्मर डेथ्स हुई थी यवतमल, नागपुर एटसेट्रा में. और उस वजह से महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने कुछ पेस्टिसाइड्स को बैन किया था. बट द इशू इज दैट अभी भी क्लास 1 पेस्टिसाइड्स का बड़ा रैम्पेंट यूज होता है इंडिया में, इवन दो अ लॉट ऑफ दीज हैव बीन बैन्ड इन फॉरेन कंट्रीज. सो इंडिया में अभी भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा यूज है. गवर्नमेंट ने रिसेंटली कुछ बैन भी किए हुए हैं, बट यू सी काफ़ी चीज़ें अभी नहीं हुई हैं, काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें बैन नहीं हुई हैं. एंड देयर इज अ प्रपोजल टू बैन सम मोर ऑफ दीज क्लास 1 पेस्टिसाइड्स, एंड दैट इज व्हाई स्टेटमेंट 3 इज इनकरेक्ट एंड 1 and 2 are correct. All right, so this is the right answer. So we are done with the quiz of the day, guys. In the end, we have this very important announcement to you. This is like our Diwali gift to you, right, which is from Gradeup, wherein you are getting this flat 40% off on Gradeup Super subscription plan. आपको flat 40% off मिल रहा है, which is the bumper sale, दिवाली धमाका sale actually, and you just have to use code light40. दिवाली रोशनी का त्योहार है, so light40 आप कोड यूज करेंगे, आपको बहुत बड़ा गिफ्ट मिल जाएगा, 40% off on the amount that you'll have to pay for the subscription plan, which is really fantastic. So please make sure that you use this, right? And this is a very limited offer, right? In fact, today is the last day for this offer, and so please hurry up without waiting any further. All right, also don't forget to like this channel, like the lecture, like the video, as well as subscribe to Gradeup IS channel. Please do make sure that you do that. All right, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much for participating in the class and in the quiz. Listen it. Bye-bye. Anshika, Ramkumar, Amit, Anshika, all right. Amna. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. I'll see you next time. And please make sure next time आप लोग leaderboard पे ज़्यादा active रहिए. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.